TXM Aussie. Voice breaks. Hello, TX. Again, seriously, what the fuck? Hello, TXM Aussie here. How you going? It's been a while since I've spoke one to one sort of thing. Well, one to many, whoever watches this video. I just wanted to pretty much say that Telltale's about to whiff badly on a comic book called Skybound X. They're about to fucking completely mess up the whole character arc of Clementine from The Walking Dead, and it upsets me. But we'll get into it in this video. So everyone should have realized by now that The Walking Dead is over, the final season and whatnot. Clementine gets bit, her leg gets chopped off. That's, it's a different episode that we could talk about. How Clementine lived and she shouldn't have. It's stupid, and I know it's stupid, but they continue to just roll with it. But anyway, so Skybound was like, okay, thank you guys for playing this game. We had to finish it because Telltale shut down. But they were like, I think it was like a couple months ago, they were just like, hey, we're making a comic book. Guess what? Clementine's story is going to get continued. And everyone up to that point was just like, okay, we're happy with where the story ended. Clementine gets a new home. She's protected AJ. They all get to live happily, right? Well, false. In this new comic, spoilers by the way, that this Skybound X issue 1 was released on 7th of July, so coming up to 10 years ago now. But basically, it was like, okay, AJ, fuck you. School boarding school, fuck you. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. Well, it wasn't like that. Clementine still obviously likes AJ and everything, but nothing was said about the boarding school really. It's like Erickson's is like, yeah, it's a safe place. You can stay there, AJ, but you're not coming with me since it's a safe place. This is something I got to do alone. So at the moment, like where we're at in the story, it feels like Skybound is milking The Walking Dead, like just trying to get every last penny out of it, because basically the people who have stayed with The Walking Dead up to this point is just mega fans who pretty much buy anything with fucking Lee's name on it, or fucking Clementine, or Kenny, or whoever. And it's kind of sad for the fan base and the way we have to be treated like this, to pretty much have to put up with people milking the series when we can't just have a happy story. So I read the bit of the comic myself. It's not just, I haven't just like seen little bits of it. I've read what they made. And apparently there's going to be more coming. A new, I think it was like summer next year. They're going to have a full blown comic series about it. But where she's traveling north or something to go meet up with another people. So basically, in the comic book, they were like, yeah, there's new people around that protect Erickson's, and it's a community based thing. I don't know how that's happened. I don't know what's happened there, but it's happened, I guess. Whether they reached out to find people, blah blah blah, doesn't matter. So basically, to my understanding, Clementine was basically the leader of Erickson at the end of The Walking Dead. Like, Marlon was dead, and by the time they were assaulting the boat, they were all looking to Clementine on how they should do this. And she would have gone back to base being one of the most respected people in the community, and now they've just pretty much said, yeah, Clementine's... Oh, the quote was basically Clementine said to AJ, she's not happy, and then AJ was like, I can make you happy, and she's like, no, you can't, baby. I'm like, first thing, baby? She's never once called AJ baby. Scoofball or AJ? There was another name she used to call him or some shit, I think. Or Shitbird, that's the one. But nah, it's just like she wants to leave, and no one knows why, or why she is doing. Like, no one knows why she's leaving. Is it because she's upset? Is it because someone's made her upset? Or is it because another reason? There's a bunch of conspiracy theories going around. Well, just not conspiracy, just theories going around about this. And I've got a personal one myself. Something they done pretty much in The Walking Dead, the final season. So basically, Clem gets bit. Basically, it's a mirror ending of The Walking Dead season 1. Clementine's bit, dying. Lee was bit, dying. She looks to AJ. You have a choice: kill me or leave me. And either way, I think it turns out to AJ killing Clementine is the choice, I think, or something like that. I don't know. But you have a choice to leave Lee or shoot Lee. In the end, in the season 1, they never show you Lee dead. And they never showed Clem dying either. But continued in the final season, like after the episode was done, they pretty much said, yeah, Clementine's got a peg leg, whatnot. She's fine now. He just cut off her leg. She looked like she was close to death, by the way. She shouldn't have lived. But anyway, Lee looks like he was close to death. And you have a choice to cut off his arm or something like that. She's returning north, which I'm not geologically know if this is correct. My theory is basically something to do with Lee. Either she's going back to find zombified Lee and consult him, or she's going to meet up with a group that have what is left of Lee or is alive of Lee. That's the only reason I can pretty much see Clem realistically leaving Ericsson's. Because she's with Goofball, she's happy. Fucking rain. It's raining at the moment. It's pretty bad. I don't know if you can hear it. But there's no reason she should have left Ericsson's. And if I bring up some just into like what other people have said, I was like this is a quote by on the Reddit underrated loner. I wasn't expecting much. Just somewhat Oh, my brain is struggling at the moment. I wasn't expecting much, just a somewhat logical reason to go on another journey that, judging by the description for book 1, holy shit, it's pissing down rain, is the same thing as the final season. And I honestly can say that this is the truly most ridiculous bullshit I've ever read. Clementine abandoned everyone for no reason. She went out alone after finally finding a home, friends, and making something for AJ after everything. Completely destroyed Clementine's character. Clementine's story, as I've said many times, should have been left alone. It finished beautifully and left many things open for other stories or a new game with a new character. It's just not what I thought they would do with this. And it's just stupid. It's going to be like this. Because whether we like it now, unless like it's such bullshit of an outrage that people complain about it, Skybound is going to make this comic, and Skybound will make a very shitty comic about what Clementine's doing after they left. And it annoys me, and it's just stupid, and they should never have touched a story like that. What was his name? The underrated loner. They should never have touched the story. If they were going to go with a Walking Dead comic, they should have based it around being at Ericsson's. And I know some people will say, oh, well, it's determinant choices, this and that. They didn't have to directly link it with Ericsson's. Just, like, mention them, or mention Clementine, or, like, have a new character that goes to, like, be around the outskirts of Ericsson, and Clementine's in it for a bit. Or Clementine comes and visits your group of a new character that's nearby. It just doesn't make sense the way Skybound has done this. There is no reason they really should be having Clementine going out on this adventure, but yet they have. Anyway, that's just about my rant. I just want to say that this comic book's going to fucking suck, but I'm going to read it anyway because I fucking love Clementine to bits. The Walking Dead was a brilliant series, and I'm saddened that Telltale is shut down because we're not going to get another masterpiece like The Walking Dead. But it is the way it is, and Skybound, I hope you know what you're fucking doing, because you could make a very majority, like a large amount of people, very fucking upset. So, best of luck, guys. Catch us later. TX and Mozzie out.